What up, y'all? It's Mr. Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Wednesday, June 5th, 2024, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Cillian Murphy will return to star in the Peaky Blinders movie. The 48-year-old Oscar-winning actor will reprise Tommy Shelby in the upcoming film at Netflix. Netflix shared the news Tuesday alongside a photo of the movie's script. The film is written by Peaky Blinders creator Stephen Knight and directed by Season 1 director Tom Harper. Murphy said in his statement, "It seems like Tommy Shelby wasn't finished with me. It is very gratifying to be re-collaborating with Stephen Knight and Tom Harper on the film version of Peaky Blinders. This is one for the fans." Peaky Blinders had a 6-season run on BBC Two and BBC One between 2013 and 2022, and also streamed on Netflix. The British drama follows the Shelby family and the Peaky Blinders crime gang from 1919 to 1934 as they navigate a world racked with radical social, economic, and political changes. Original cast members include Murphy, the late actress Helen McCrory, Paul Anderson, Sophie Rondell, Ned Dennehy, Benjamin Zephaniah, Tom Hardy, Finn Cole, and Natasha O'Keefe. Knight told Netflix Tadam that the film will tell a new, quote, explosive chapter in the Peaky Blinders story. No holds barred, full on Peaky Blinders at war, he said. The Peaky Blinders movie will begin production later this year. Mattel Universal Pictures announced Wednesday that they are developing a live-action Monster High film. Akiva Goldsman will write and produce under his banner Weed Road with producer Robbie Brenner. Monster High began as a series of monster dolls wearing high fashion in 2010. A series of animated films, video games, and novels expanded the world of Monster High. The live-action film is said to be an original story. Goldsman won an Oscar for writing the Best Picture winner, A Beautiful Mind. Goldsman also developed the current Paramount Plus Star Trek series and the popular films like A Time to Kill, I Am Legend, Transformers The Last Night, and Batman Forever. Goldsman said in a statement, "I've been fascinated by Monsters High since my daughters were obsessed with the dolls as kids." Mattel's first foray into live-action film was last year's hit Barbie. At the time, Mattel announced 14 more adaptations of their toy lines. Live-action He-Man film recently cast Nicholas Galdazine as the title character. Apple TV Plus announced Wednesday that the morning show has cast Marion Cotillard in a role for Season 4. Cotillard will play Celine Dumont, described as a savvy operator from a storied European family. Apple renewed the show for a 4th season in May last year, prior to Season 3 airing. Season 4 is set to debut next year. The morning show stars Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston as anchors of a fictional morning news show. Season 3 will include guest stars John Hamm and Nicole Beharie. Cotillard won the Oscar for portrayal of Edith Piaf in La Vie en Rose. She has also won the BAFTA and César Awards. Billy Crudup, Mark Duplass, Nestor Carbonari, Karen Pittman, and Greta Lee will also star on the morning show. Witherspoon and Aniston are executive producers, along with director Mimi Leder, showrunner Charlotte Stout, Kristen Hahn, Laura Neustadter, and Michael Ellenberg. Peacock has announced the cast for The Traitors Season 3. The streaming service unveiled 21 new contestants Wednesday, including Vanderpump Rules star Tom Sandoval and Selling Sunset star Chrishell Stause. The Traitors is a celebrity reality competition series featuring celebrity contestants who must work together on a series of challenges to build a prize worth up to $250,000. Contestants are designed to either faithful or traitors in the murder mystery style game. The traitors try to eliminate the faithful, while the faithful attempt to uncover the traitors and banish them from the game. Netflix is giving a glimpse of Emily in Paris Season 4. The streaming service shared a first look photos for the season Wednesday featuring Lily Collins. Emily in Paris is a romantic comedy drama series following the personal and professional life of Emily Cooper, played by Collins, a young American woman who moves to Paris to join a French marketing firm. The photos tease the ongoing love triangle between Emily, Gabriel, played by Lucas Bravo, and Alfie, played by Lucien Laviscount. Emily is seen smiling and sharing a moment with Gabriel, played by Bravo, at his restaurant, but is also showing sitting with Alfie, played by Laviscount, at the event. The first look photos also feature Sylvie, played by Philippine Leroy Bielo, Mindy, played by Ashley Park, Julian, played by Samuel Arnold, and Luke, played by Bruno Guerrori, Camille, played by Camille Razat, and Antoine, played by William Abadi. Season 4 opens in the wake of Camille's announcing she is pregnant with Gabriel's child and Alfie breaking up with Emily. Series creator Darren Star said of Emily and Gabriel in an interview with Netflix to Dumb, "There are two characters who are star-crossed lovers. They have a lot of passion for one another. They have things that are getting in their way, but at the same time, I feel like every season, in a strange kind of way, their relationship deepens." Emily in Paris Season 4 will be split into two parts, with Part 1 to premiere August 15th on Netflix and Part 2 to follow September 12th. Park, who plays Mindy, rejoined the cast this spring after experiencing a serious health scare in January. Criminal Minds Evolution will return for a third season on Paramount+. The streaming service announced in a press release Wednesday that it's renewed the series ahead of its Season 2 premiere. Criminal Minds Evolution is a revival of the Criminal Minds starring Joe Mantegna, Paget Brewster, Christine Vagness, Aisha Tyler, Zach Gilford, A.J. Cook, Ryan James Hakatanaka, and Adam Rodriguez. The police procedural crime drama follows the FBI's Behavioral Analysts Unit, the BAU, as they investigate a network of serial killers. Season 3 will begin production later this year. Criminal Minds Evolution premiered on Paramount Plus in 2022 and will return for a second season on Thursday. In Season 2, the BAU investigate the deadly mystery of Gold Star. The official synopsis reads, as the conspiracy unfolds, the Behavioral Analyst Unit, the BAU, is met with an unexpected complication when serial killer Elias Volt, played by Guilford, negotiates a deal to transfer him to federal custody in the BAU's own backyard. The team faces its biggest threat yet and cannot emerge unscathed from the mind-bending consequences. Clark Gregg, Felicity Huffman, Liana Liberato, Paul F. Tompkins, Tuke Watkins, and Brian White will appear as guest stars in Season 2. The original Criminal Minds had a 15-season run on CBS from 2005 to 2020. Original executive producer Erica Messer serves as a showrunner and executive producer on the revival. Paramount Plus, with Showtime, is adding 4 to the cast of Dexter's Original Sin. The network announced in a press release Wednesday that James Martinez, Christina Milian, Alex Shimizu, and Reno Wilson will have starring roles in the upcoming series. Dexter's Original Sin is a prequel to the Showtime series Dexter, which had an 8-season run from 2006 to 2013. The original show starred Michael C. Hall as Dexter Morgan, a vigilante serial killer. Showtime previously announced that Patrick Gibson will play a younger Dexter in the prequel. Christian Slater will portray Harry Morgan, a homicide detective, and Dexter's adopted father, with Molly Brown as Deborah Morgan, Dexter's younger sister. Martinez, Milian, Shimizu, and Wilson will play members of the Miami Metro Police Department. Martinez will play a young Angel Batista, an up-and-coming homicide detective who leads with his heart. David Zayas will portray the character in the original series. Milian has been cast as Maria Legarreta, Miami Metro's first female homicide detective. Shimizu will portray Vince Mazuka, a forensic analyst who eagerly shares his expertise while relishing the chance to boss around his new intern, Dexter, played by Gibson. Wilson has been cast as a new character, Bobby Watt. Watt, Harry's played by Slater's longtime partner and confidant. Dexter's original sin takes place in Miami in 1991, 15 years before the beginning of Dexter's. The show follows a young Dexter as he transitions from student to avenging serial killer. The official synopsis reads, with the guidance of his father, Harry, he adopts a code designed to help him find and kill people who deserve to be eliminated from society without getting on law enforcement's radar. This is a particular challenge for young Dexter as he begins a forensic internship at the Miami Metro Police Department. Dexter's Original Sin is executive produced by Clyde Perry, who serves as the showrunner. Phillips was the showrunner and executive producer of the original show. Season 1 will consist of 10 episodes and air on Showtime. The series will also stream on Paramount Plus. Alec Baldwin and his wife, Hilaria Baldwin, have landed their own TLC reality series. The 66-year-old actor and Hilaria, who's 40, announced the new show The Baldwins on Tuesday. The couple shared the news alongside a video featuring their 7 children together: Carmen, Raphael, Leonardo, Romeo, Eduardo, Maria, and Hilaria. Baldwin also has a daughter, Ireland, with his ex-wife, Kim Basinger. In a teaser, Hilaria says, "We have an announcement to make," leading Baldwin to respond, "Good God, no," at the prospect of another pregnancy. Hilaria then assures him, "No, definitely not. We're done having kids." The Baldwins will invite audiences into the family home to experience the ups and downs, the good and bad, the wild and crazy of their life together. The Baldwins, the show, will premiere on TLC in 2025. Matt Smith thinks his House of the Dragons character Daemon Targaryen would beat up Jon Snow for Game of Thrones in a fight. The 41-year-old discussed the theoretical fight during Tuesday's episode of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Smith portrays Daemon Targaryen, an ancestor of Jon Snow, on the House of the Dragon, a fantasy drama based on the George R.R. Martin book Fire and Blood. Kit Harington portrayed Jon Snow on Game of Thrones based on Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire book series. On The Tonight Show, Smith says that Daemon's dragon Caraxes would give him a definite edge over Jon Snow. He told host Jimmy Fallon, "I've got a dragon. Listen, I have a lot of respect for Jon Snow. Jon Snow is a bad boy, don't get me wrong. Kit Harington, lovely man, lovely guy. I have a lot of respect, but don't get it twisted. I would fuck those brothers up, mate." Smith also teased House of Dragon Season 2 on The Tonight Show. The series will follow a second season June 14th on HBO Max. Smith says, there's a lot of rifts within the family, as you expect, and I think grief. There's a lot of grief kind of flying around, basically, Jimmy, and I think that makes people act strange. And so people are acting and reacting, in a very Targaryen way. There's a lot of blood, a lot of danger, a lot of madness, just, a load of maniacs in blonde wigs. House of the Dragon centers on the Dance of the Dragons, a war of succession to the Targaryen family. HBO released a trailer for Season 2 in May that teased the mounting conflict between the Greens, led by Aegon II, played by Tonglyn Carney, and his mom, Allison, played by Olivia Cook, and the Blacks, headed by Rhaena Targaryen, played by Emily Darcy, and Damien. A defamation lawsuit over the Netflix docuseries When They See Us and its portrayal of former Assistant District Attorney Linda Fairstein, who prosecuted the 1989 Central Park 5 rape case, was settled Tuesday, just days before going to trial in New York. Fairstein said in a statement Tuesday, "Today, after nearly 5 years of litigation, Netflix, Ava DuVernay, and Attica Locke, those responsible for the series When They See Us, agreed to a resolution of my defamation lawsuit." Fairstein claims that she was falsely portrayed as a racist, unethical villain who is determined to jail innocent children of color at any cost. She resigned from Vassar College and a charity devoted to feeding ill New Yorkers when the series was released in 2019, before suing Netflix and the series creator and writer. Netflix, DuVernay, and Locke said in a joint statement Tuesday the parties announced that they have resolved the lawsuit. Netflix also agreed to add a disclaimer to the series that states, while the motion picture is inspired by actual events, persons, certain characters, incidents, locations, dialogues, and names are fictionalized in the purpose of dramatization. The defamation trial had been scheduled to start on Monday. While Netflix and DuVernay had attempted to have the case thrown out, U.S. District Judge Kevin Castile ruled in September that there was clear and convincing evidence that defendants were recklessly indifferent in the truth. In addition to seeking unspecific damages, Fairstein demanded an apology, the disclaimer and removal of the scenes she claims were inaccurate. David Lynch and singer Chrystabell are reuniting for a new album. Lynch and Chrystabell announced the album Cellophane Memories on Wednesday. The pair also released the first single for the album, Sublime Eternal Love, a music video for the song dedicated to Lynch. Lynch and Chrystabell previously collaborated on the albums This Train 2011 and Somewhere in the Nowhere in 2016. Chrystabell also played special agent Tamara Preston in Lynch's series Twin Peaks: The Return. Record label Sacred Bones said on Instagram, "We're so excited to announce at Chrystabell and David Lynch at David Lynch Theater 1 are bringing a new mystical album to you this summer. The concept of Cellophane Memories originates from a vision that David experienced during a nighttime walk through a forest of tall trees, over the tops of which he saw a bright light. As Sacred Bones added, as he recalled, the light became the lid of Chrystabell's voice and revealed a secret to him. It is from these mysterious convergence of light and sound, day and night, starry sky and black forest, that Chrystabell and David's collaborations continue to blossom. Both artists are the pluralists and their work has always expressed a life outside of the work's center." The Sublime Eternal Love video shows 3 different shots of Chrystabell singing in different lighting. Lynch teased the project in a video last week, telling fans they can expect something to see and hear on June 5th. The writer and director's most recent project was Twin Peaks: Return, a revival of his series. Twin Peaks that aired on Showtime in 2017. He has also discussed ideas for an animated project called Snoot World. And finally, Halsey is going public about her secret health battle. The 29-year-old singer-songwriter shared her health struggles Tuesday while announcing a new album and the song The End. Halsey released the song The End alongside a slideshow of photos and video documenting their medical treatment and work on new music. They wrote on Instagram, "Long story short, I'm lucky to be alive. Short story long, I wrote an album. It begins with the end, out now." Halsey did not disclose her specific health issues, but did tag the Lupus Research Alliance and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in their posts. In one video, the singer is seen massaging their legs while saying, "I feel like an old lady. I told myself I'm giving myself 2 more years to be sick. By 30, I'm having a rebirth, and I'm not going to be sick, and I'm going to look super hot and have lots of energy, and I'm just going to redo my 20s and my 30s. Seriously." Halsey also addressed her health issues in the lyrics The End. She sings, "Every couple of years now, a doctor says I'm sick, pull out a brand new bag of tricks, and then they lay it on me. And at first it was my brain, then a skeleton in pain, and I don't like to complain, but I'm saying sorry." In another line, Halsey sings about having poison in my brain and in my blood. Halsey previously shared her struggles with enteromyelitis and Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. The singer released her most recent album, If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power, in August of 2021. And that is your entertainment report for Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report, with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.